Good morning. My name is Liz Gonzalez, aka Lizzie G, and welcome to Get Your Life podcast. This podcast is focused around lifestyle redesign. That means reorganizing our lives in order to live up to our greatest potential and be the best versions of ourselves. I won't be before you long. I thought that I was going to do this twice a week, but I'm thinking once a week. Do it on Monday. So let the message marinate in your spirit. Before we get started, I want to showcase a couple of young Black entrepreneurs. The first person is I'm highlighting Nala's Natural Hair Salon in Lawrenceville. These braids, my girl Courtney did them. So if you like what you see, want to get your hair braided, you live in the Gwinnett area, or you can get there. Nala's Natural Hair Salon in Lawrenceville. Next, if you like my brows and you get waxed on the regular and you want to support a young Black entrepreneur, Be Waxed in Sewanee. It's run by Leigh Hickson, and she always get it right, keep it tight. So support that. And last but not least, all right, let's get up here. I had to change my scenery today. I got it. Little workout top by Barclay Brand. So if you like the workout top, another young Black entrepreneur, support that. Cardi Barclay, he's always doing big things, and I love to support when I get a chance. There's actually one hoodie I wear to death. It's green and red. It has Barclay at the bottom, and I literally wear that all the time. So yes. So those three people, I will put their information at the bottom of the video. Now let's get right into it. We're focusing on the mind today. And excuse me if I'm fumbling today because my mind is everywhere. And I've done about a million takes and I refuse to do another one. Therefore, we posting this as is. It is what it is. Because honest to God, sometimes your mind's not there. Sometimes you're dealing with a lot of things and you just gotta fight through it. So that's what I'm doing this morning. So please forgive me if you hear some fumbles, if it feels not as great and crisp. It is what it is. We're all learning together. But today we're going to continue to focus on our mind because honestly, that's where everything starts. Our behaviors, how we go about life, it all starts with how we think. And a lot of times we go through trials and tribulations, and the first thing we think is, man, life is beating me up. I can't get a win. And, we just feel like every time we get up, we get kicked back down. And not saying that those feelings aren't valid. As human beings, it happens. But there is another way to look at trials and tribulations and struggles and the frustrations of life. And I encourage everyone to look at it as an opportunity, a chance to rediscover your purpose, and understand that a lot of times people find purpose, they find passion through pain. Some of the greatest art masterpieces were made through someone's pain. Some of your favorite songs, somebody was really going through and wrote that song. The artists that sang that song, sometimes you could feel the feeling behind it so deeply because they were going through, and that song was something that was therapeutic to them as they performed that song, and you can really feel every single word and every single note. Just some of your most successful people, they went through a lot to get to where they are. August is the 8th month of the year. For some people, it's like, oh, the year is coming to an end, and they feel like they look back over the year and they're thinking, oh my goodness, I haven't achieved some of the things that I wanted to achieve on my New Year's resolution list and all this stuff. But 8 in the Bible represents new beginnings. And this month was very, very hard. It's September now, see? But the month of August, the 8th month, very, very hard. I'm not going to lie. However, I'm choosing to look at it as a refreshing and a new beginning instead of something that wasn't worth it, instead of a failure. So the story I'm gonna tell y'all today, this happened this morning. Very, very fresh, but it needed to happen because it gave me perspective. I was in the McDonald's line. I had my little McDonald's app. Now I just got the app. I got it, I want to say last month. I haven't had it that long. Maybe if I've had it, the longest has been a month. It hasn't been longer than a month. And I was pulling it up and it kept loading, kept loading, kept loading. And I ordered my food and it was still loading, still loading. And I was like, hey, my app's not coming up. And they were just like, oh, well, if it come up by the time you get to the second window, they could put your points in. It's still loading, still loading. I paid for my food. And finally, I was just like, hey, I pulled this app up. It's still loading. I can't get like what I need. Like, I want to use my reward points. I can't use them because the app not pulling up. I can't see the deals. I can't even earn points. And so the lady was just kind of like, yeah, but once you've already paid an order, there's really nothing we can do, and yada, yada, yada. And, immediately, like, there was this anger that just rose inside of me. Like, I became so angry. And I simply was like, you know what? That isn't fair, but whatever. And I took my food and I left. And I was just mad. And so when I was thinking about it, I was like, Liz, what are you actually mad at? Because surely you're not mad about paying for an Egg McMuffin because you just got this app. So you literally have been leaving money on the table for forever. So it's not the money. Like, what are you angry at? And I realized that situation let me know that I was angry at life in a sense. I was angry at the fact that I felt like it wasn't fair. I felt like I did the right thing. The example of McDonald's in the app. I opened up my app and I cut it on and it did not work right. And that wasn't my fault. So why do I have to pay? And why do I not get my points? And why do I have to suffer for something that's not my fault? And I realized that I felt like that about life. I felt like a lot of things happen that aren't my fault, not in my control, but I keep getting beat up by life and it's not fair. And when I realized that that was the reason I was so angry, I was like, you think it's not fair. You try to do everything right and it doesn't turn out the way you want, and you think it's not fair. Your feelings are valid. But let's look at it differently. Let's look at the situation totally differently. And so I'm bringing y'all this message today because I know there's some people that are in my situation where you are going through things that are really, really hard, and frustrating, and you feel like you're doing all the right things and life isn't fair. I'm challenging myself and you to look at it differently. Look at it as an opportunity to grow, opportunity to learn, and an opportunity to overcome. And that some of your deepest pain is going to show you a wonderful opportunity that your breakthrough, everything that you're wanting, everything that you're working so hard for, you're going to get that. You're going to get that. But you have to start changing how you view your trials, how you view your tests in life, that they're only going to make you better. They're only going to make you stronger, that you will win, that you will get where you need to go. And that is another opportunity to be great. Point blank, period. I'm not saying that you're not going to get frustrated. I'm not saying that you're not going to have moments where you're going to feel disappointed, down, or whatever the case may be. You will have those moments. It took me going to McDonald's to realize that I wasn't totally okay. However, I realize that, and I am challenging myself to look at my situation differently for the better. So today, guys, whatever you're going through, it won't be like this always. You will get through it. This is an opportunity to be stronger, be great, your best masterpiece, something that's inside of you. Oh, it's in there. It's brewing. It's inside of you. And I'm telling you, this crushing, this molding, this breaking, man, when you get through it, some people got some songs they need to write. Some people got some books they need to write and publish. Some people need to start a business. Whatever it is, we got some designers in the house. Listen, whatever it is, whatever night life keeps knocking upside your head, trying to discourage you from doing, you can still do it. Look at your trials, look at your tests as an opportunity to overcome. Y'all have a wonderful week. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm working on it. I'm praying that you get through and you do the same. So do it today. Change how you think about your situation. Until next time, bye.